And yeah, like we say, we think that that's putting a little bit of downward pressure on prices, or at least taking out the opportunity to see prices go up in the short term. So Sam, how are you going today?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. It's nice to be out of the office. Whereabouts are we today?
Yeah, pretty cool spot. We're in 197 Kepa Road in Mission Bay, Auckland. This is Colenso Villas Living Made Easy Sun Sea Vistas. Yeah, pretty cool brand new luxury home that has 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms and a cute little townhouse development here. Just walking distance to Araki Bay Village and the train station, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah. No, it's really nice, and nice like neutral palette, and
yeah, really nice views outside, and like the sun coming in is lovely.
Yeah, no, awesome. And mate, who would we chat to about this?
The agents on this one are Robert Ashton, Midori Wang and Natasha Robinson from Bayleys Remuera.
Yeah, cool. No, awesome, mate. And so yeah, getting into the video, so we're doing our housing market special for the month this week. And so we'll track through a little bit of the house price trends, stock on market, that type of stuff, and outlook. So Sam, I guess first up, right, house price stats. Yeah, what happened over May?
Yeah, so looking at the house price trends from the Real Estate Institute, 6,300 homes sold during the month of May, which is slightly higher than May last year, but still lower than a typical like pre-pandemic May, slightly.
Prices were very slightly down again this month.
Yeah.
I think that was maybe 3 months in a row now.
Yeah, 3 months in a row, but if you look back over the past 12 months, they're actually up 2%, so it's actually not, if you look at it at a longer scale,
Yeah, sort of like reasonably flattish, I guess. And then regionally, what was the sort of situation across the regions?
Yeah, so most of the major cities and regions showed a slight drop over month to month.
Yeah.
I guess if you're looking at a longer scale, it was pretty flat across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looked like that might be the just that stock on market putting a bit of pressure down on prices, which I think we've been chatting about for a couple of months now.
Yeah, it makes sense, I guess, when there's a lot of stock that I guess buyers have a little bit more negotiation in that and pushing prices down. Yeah,
so it's kind of interesting. You see that through the realestate.co data on supply of homes for sale. So 32,000 homes for sale at the end of June, which is high, to be fair. Flow of new listings, though, about 7,800 during June, which is basically normal. So kind of what we're seeing at the moment is the sales rates are a little bit softer. New listings coming through is normal, so it's just like building up. And yeah, like we say, we think that that's putting a little bit of downward pressure on prices, or at least taking out the opportunity to see prices go up in the short term.
Yeah, interesting. We'll see like kind of like the winter effects on the market, or like if people are deciding to list or not, or holding off.
Yeah, and like a bit of banter around things like Brightline, about whether that will inject a bunch of stock into the market. I think everyone's on mixed views about that at the moment. Some people are like talking it up, others are saying nah, not really a thing. So,
yeah, what do you think?
I'd say like I'm guessing not really a thing.
Yeah.
And I think it's because if you really needed to sell, you probably would have already gone on market. And if you don't need to sell, you probably might hold off anyway.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I think that makes sense when there's a lot on market right now. People might have a slightly different view on whether it is a good idea or not to put their property on the market right now, or maybe people are just taking like a relaxed approach. Yeah, so kind of interesting, eh? And so Sam, 770, right, median house price for the month. Mate, example in Auckland. Yeah, so property I came across was 28A Cooper Street in Pukekohe, Auckland, a quality townhouse, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom on about 330 square metres, a freehold title and charming street appeal. Cool open plan living area and high stud ceiling. This one was marketed by Mark Farhi from Bayleys Pukekohe.
Yeah, cool.
So what have you got?
So outside of Auckland, right, I'm into Hamilton, so I've got 7 Partington Place in Beerescourt. Picture perfect on Partington, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom on 630 square metres, renovated brick and tile home on a peaceful cul-de-sac. And so this one was marketed by Rachel Valdegrave and Michael Parker from Bayleys Hamilton. Interestingly, with Rachel, I was chatting to her, and I think they've just sold the most expensive house in Hamilton, or like the highest value sale. Yeah, so it's kind of exciting, so we'll chuck a photo up on that. But I think the price is confidential. But,
okay. Yeah, stuff happening down in the Tron.
Yeah, quite cool, eh? And then so, Sam, jumping onto outlook for the market, right? Bit of positive stuff, bit of negative stuff at the moment. What have we got on the positive?
Yeah, I guess key thing we've been talking about lately is the strong migration. So over 100,000 net migration over the past 12 months, which we're mainly seeing going into the rental market at this stage. But I guess longer term view is those people end up buying likely. And other positive factors is those government policies coming in on the investor side of things. So got bright line, interest deductibility. So those are on the positive side.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the interest deductibility, like how that flows through, because that when it was switched off, that was quite a big thing for the market. So yeah, we think presumably switching it back on is going to be really good. But then obviously a bit of like negative stuff as well, right? So I'll kick it off, right? High stock on market is obviously like a big concern for the market at the moment, and a lot of agents are saying that it's a challenge when they're marketing properties. And then obviously interest rates still high, and in the policy space, probably those two, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
First time grants being switched off for first time buyers, and then bright line test, and you know what that might mean for the market. So a little bit of a tricky market to pick at the moment. Sam, what's your view, like next couple of months? What are we seeing probably?
I think the market's still kind of in that stage of recovery, but seeing some kind of downside risk with those high listings, but kind of a lot going on that I think a lot of people might be a bit confused or like unsure about things. So I guess if you want to know what's going on in your local market, good idea is just to speak to a local Bayleys agent who kind of knows what's been going on.
I think that's 100% correct, because you look around New Zealand, some of the markets are actually performing quite well. The one that sticks out in my mind is Queenstown Lakes District has been consistently performing pretty well, as opposed to some of the other areas. So like your local view is going to be really important. And so then Sam, to wrap up, right, property of the week, mate, what have you got this week?
I've picked one down in Hawke's Bay. So I've got 45 Shoal Beach Road, Seaside Escape. It's a cedar-clad beach retreat with 3 large double bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on 1,052 square meters section. Short walk from the beach. I just thought this was a really cool property.
Yeah, it's cool.
If you're interested in this property, you can get in touch with Tim Wynne-Lewis from Bayleys Havelock North. What property have you chosen?
Mate, so I'm just going to go with this one. Like, has to be property of the week, right? So 197 F Kepa Road, Mission Bay, living made easy, sun and sea vistas. So Colenso Villas, brand new luxury home. This one's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, but there are some other configurations. And just cute little development, super handy to the city. Like what it'd take is like 10-minute drive type of thing.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, and if you want to learn more about these ones, contact Robert Ashton, Midori Wang, or Natasha Robinson from Bayleys Remuera. So that said, Sam, we'll wrap it up here.
Awesome.
Yeah, sweet. And we'll see you guys next time. See ya.